A customer sent in the controller board for their Frigidaire range, and they're stating that they have a no power issue. So let's take a closer look and figure out how we're going to fix this. Now normally these oven controller boards have a fuse right in this area or over here, but this unit, this version does not. So we're not going to be able to check our fuse, but I know there's a second fuse that is hidden inside of this transformer, and the hidden fuse inside of the transformer is between pin 3 and 6. And I have a short. So a shorted fuse is a good fuse. That means that the fuse inside of this transformer is in working condition. However, something I am noticing is that the transformer here visually, it looks a little bit rough. So even though the fuse is in good condition, I have a feeling we might have a problem with our transformer. I'm going to flip it over to the back here, and something I'm going to point out is that the customer did try to reflow some of the board, and they did a decent job, except for over here there looks to be a trace that's missing. However, that is a no connect, so that's going to be okay. We're just going to plug in our power in, and we are in AC mode. We're just going to do a quick check. So we do have our 120 volts AC coming in. Now using my negative lead on the ground and my positive lead over here, if the transformer was working, we would be getting 9 volts AC. Same with this pin over here. And if I switch over to DC mode, still my negative lead on the ground. These last two pins over here should be showing me 17 volts DC, and they are not. So to me, that does confirm and conclude that we have an issue with our transformer, even though the thermal fuse is working properly. Now, unfortunately, these transformers are no longer available for sale, so I can't buy a replacement, but I do luckily have a donor board that we're going to use to try and fix this unit. So first things first, let's remove the original defective transformer from our customer's board. So for this repair, I'm going to be using the desolder wick. Okay, let's see, can we wiggle out? Yep. And our transformer wiggles out. Oh, and you know what? Let's look at that. So it looks like we have some roach damage maybe. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, if maybe a cockroach got inside of the transformer and shorted something out. But we have a cockroach actually sitting right here on one of these pins. So it is possible that once we replace this transformer, we actually might have more damage somewhere else. Now I've already removed our donor transformer from the donor board, so we can just pop that in. And I'm just going to start by soldering a couple of the pins to lock it in. Okay. We'll give that a quick little clean. We can plug everything back in now, and we're going to do another check. All right, and we're getting power. Okay, but it did throw an F3 code. That's all right for now. Let's just focus on trying to confirm everything else works. So one thing I want to do next is confirm all of my voltages again. So we're back in AC mode. We're going to use our black lead to ground, and we were supposed to get 9 volts AC over here. And that is what we get. This one was also supposed to be 9 volts AC, and again, that's what we get. Now if we switch over to DC mode, These guys were supposed to be 17 volts DC. So we're getting 15.5, and this one also 15.5. That is a couple volts lower than expected, but I think that's okay. That's probably within spec. I've put in a fake little thermal sensor over here for the oven so the F3 code wouldn't get triggered anymore. And now we're gonna go ahead and activate our baking elements. So in beep mode, when things work, we should get a beep. And we do. If I stop it, no more beep. Let's do another check with the broil. Same thing, when it's off, no beep. And it just clicked on and the beep started going, so that means our broiler also works. So this does conclude our repair. The transformer that the customer tried to refloat was in fact defective, even though the thermal fuse was not damaged. There was some physical damage, and possibly due to those cockroaches that were in there. But after testing the rest of the board, it looks like everything else is fully functional. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back together and ship it back to the customer. If you have an oven control board that you'd like for us to fix, we'll have a listing in the description down below to our website where we offer flat rate services with 1-year warranties. If you found the video helpful or useful, make sure to leave us a like, subscribe for more content, and thank you for watching.